management from this part, it goes all up to those houses, which you are seeing, the White House.
Yes.
See the White House there? Yes. That's where the boundary goes. Then from there it turns east. It turns east, right? So in between here is where the swamp which I was talking about is below here. Yes? And that's where I was saying that where we go back and cross to go to that house, there is a dam. Yeah?
58 cars for people milk?
Yes.
For how long time it's taken?
2 times.
Twice a day. At how many hours? It's one milking.
It's about 8 minutes.
8 minutes. They are strong, but physical.
Physical.
They are strong.
They're very strong. They do very fast. They're very strong. You know, each cow has its own time. So every month we have a
calf production for each cow.
And technology, and we will be and we face it as well in Israel. It will be very interesting to make a mutual cooperation to make it realistic. And I'm looking forward to have your questions and maybe later on to get into details how we can make it. Because we are young universities. By the way, I was offered a job in the Hebrew University, Tel Aviv University, and I refused because in young places you can make things. So I'll be happy to explore the way to make it happen.
Who might find it difficult to tell the story in words might be able to put the story out in some other form of expression, and then we have a basis for treatment.
And in military, so our students get to really have a hand-on experience in different military opportunities, and also in the academics, also in some other civil organizations. So it's I think we have a really wide range of cooperation we can handle, and I'll be happy to talk to you further about that.
We have, in general terms, we have discussed on PhD, MBA, master's programs, global MBA, diplomacy in foreign studies, environmental, sustainability, management health systems, rehabilitative medicine. Those are areas we have discussed in general. BBC has said we will be having foreign groups to look at in terms of schools now, which school can collaborate with which school. The next slide, please. We have also looked at what we have for capacity building, student exchange, academic programs. We know each school, each department has so many programs. We will be looking at those programs, which program can fit in our discussions. We have also discussed and make a proposal on Haifa University Research Center as an umbrella that can bring us together to make things one issue. Next slide. In terms of programs that we have looked at it, Mo University have expressed an interest in collaboration in programs. We have looked at Bachelor of Science in Management or NGOs from the School of Human Resource Development, Peace and Conflict Management from School of Arts and Social Sciences, Curriculum Support in Security Studies, Creative Arts Therapy, which was from the School of Arts. They have an interest in management of software development of information systems, technology in teaching, integration of ICT in pedagogy, early childhood education or development and delivery mode, or development and delivery as part of our discussion on what was expressed. Other programs, of course, that has been mentioned: strategic management, social entrepreneurship, project planning management, agriculture, technology, agronomy, value addition, computer science. These are programs that each presenter or each dean has expressed from Mo University that, if possible, Haifa and Mo University collaborate in these areas would be very important. To that point, the DBC has made a proposal that we will be forming 3 committees so that we focus our discussion on these areas. And out of this, we will be developing some form of agreements in the long run between Haifa and Go University. Thank you very much, Professor. Those are areas we have looked at it and we want to deliver it.
Vice Chancellor, sir, kindly allow me to talk while I'm sitting down, please. Thank you very much for the permission. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Richard Mibei, our visitors from Israel, our visitors from Kenya, our visitors from the county, visitors from Moebo University. We all visitors in this great hotel. Most welcome to this very important function. We began this meeting at 8 o'clock. We have been holding a lot of discussions, and we divided ourselves into 2 groups. One group looked at academic matters, and the other group looked at enterprise development. And we shall be getting the results of these discussions within the day, before the function is over.
Together today. We developed a joint model for how we think the academic collaboration can go forward, and it's not to be taken for granted that this model represents something that we built together with both sides, and I think it's because of your really wonderful leadership that we were able to do so. So thank you. We're looking at creating an umbrella, or I guess the way I should say it is we're proposing to create an umbrella called the Haifa University Research Center. That research center will be an umbrella for the work that we do together, which will be focused on the key academic mission of our 2 universities, teaching and research. It will divide up into 5 basic subject matter areas of work: health and social welfare, biological and agricultural sciences, business and sustainability, humanities and social sciences, and education. In each of these areas, we targeted a number of possible projects that we're considering working on. Those projects that are there are listed as examples of what we could do together in this framework, some of which are readily available, what we would call in American English, low-hanging fruit, easily done. Some of them are more challenging and are going to take a great deal of work in order to bring about. So in health and human services, we have a program in the university in the global public health that has a summer program, and we would already invite students from Moy University to join us as early as this summer for that program.
I would want to take this opportunity to invite Mr. Jeremy Ben Shalom to give a summary of what was presented and what was agreed. Thank you so much.
The important thing of what we do is, first of all, we're not here to sell technology. We're not here to sell technology. We're not here to sell you any products. We're here to collaborate and do things together. Joseph Gubi started with 5 cows in his farm, and now he has a few hundred cows. A great expert. So he knows how to move through this process. Israel is a young country. We know how to move through this process, and we'll take you through it. And we'll connect the potential we have here, great potential, with the Israeli knowledge. Louis Shamil, please, let's go through the experts. I'll stop only. Ilan Maimon is on his way. He's here at the airport. Maybe if we'll be lucky, he'll still be here before we finish. Flower expert, especially positive flowers. Please keep on. Shai, you saw him. Please keep on. Akiva, cut flower expert. The team that was in Israel saw his farm. I'll talk about him a little more later on. Please continue. You met him here. Please continue. Oil propagation cutting. Please continue. He's also not here. Myself. Please continue. And Dilshan. The three things we really stressed was first, dairy farming. In short, the consumption of milk and of dairy products grows as more as the country develops. And Kenya is in a rapid development stage, and the consumption of milk products will grow. Economic justification 1. Dairy farming is not only that you can sell the products, it also can be a source of knowledge for the people all around here that grow cows. We pass to the stages. Please pass through. This is a picture of a milking parlor. We're going to bring the best technology and the best products there is. We're going to let you decide, and we're going to decide together about what to bring. What the cow eats is a very creative process. What the cow eats is combined from leftovers or industry byproducts, and we're talking about different industries we have here. They're byproducts that can be used for feeding the cows. And we even came to a point where we realized that you could use the hen, the chicken dung, to feed the cows. And that led us to the idea of having not only the dairy farm, the feed center. You can move to the next slide. I'm just opening for you. Move to the next slide. Not only having the dairy farm and the feed center, but also to have a poultry farm along the way. Oh, we move backwards one. This is how it will look. The feed center. The feed center will give services to all the people around here. And we're very creative about it. We have very good ideas of using sunflower, from sunflower oil, the leftovers from the corn, from the maize meal, from the grains of the flour or the wheat leftovers, and even to grow our own things or to help farmers grow what we need for the food. Okay. Cut flowers. Please continue. You see the trend, the global trend in the cut flowers, that it's increasing over the years. And not only that it's increasing, you see the portion, the red portion is the cut flowers. You see the cut flowers is increasing. Living plants is increasing too, but less dramatically. Flower bulbs, the orange one on top, is increasing too, but less. The cut flowers is what people want. They want to buy the flowers, put it in a vase, and there's high demand for it globally. In the world traffic of cut flowers, you see that Africa is growing, especially Kenya, because this is very labor intensive. And the prices of working and doing it in other countries is making it less viable than doing it here. The price of water and the intensivity of labor. Next one. Akiva Pascal, he did it here in Kenya. And the next one. And within 3 months, he constructed and started planting the flowers. That's all it takes, 3 months. Because you could have flowers in greenhouses, and you could have also flowers in open fields. Every week you plant and you cut, you plant and you cut. And within 1 year, his revenue there was 6 million euros. And he returned the investment in less than 2 years. And that's what we're going to do here too. And we're not only going to do that, we're also looking at very special varieties that have high market revenue. Kiva is an expert. He grows 22 different varieties in Israel. He's eager to come to Kenya and bring the special varieties he knows how to grow and to get high revenue on it. We're going to compete in places where people cannot compete with us. We're going to use the special climate we have here, the altitude, the cold nights, and the warm days to grow flowers that nobody else can grow. And the proximity to the airport, that's winning. You can move on. We're thinking about building a nursery, a propagation, or the idea is to bring in Israeli knowledge that is not too difficult to do, and to provide also for the university a place for people to learn, to understand, to research, to develop. Your students, if you're going with the Haifa University for biology and agriculture, they could come and do some propagation. Or we can build a nursery that gives virus-free plants with good quality to the people around here. Not only buying on the side of the road things that you don't know what fruit it will give you, the size of the fruit, the quality of the fruit, but buying good plants that you know what you get. Learning about different techniques of propagation. And maybe doing an orchard. Next. An orchard is very easy to do. This is something that within 1 month, the next one, you can have an orchard. Let's say we were thinking about Silesius tree, fruits, plums, peach, apple, things that you import. It has high revenue, but it could grow locally. And this can be done very quickly, very easily, and see results.
It was a wonderful reception. They welcomed us in Portugal. Gershon, he lives in Haifa, and his family is in Haifa. And Haifa University is his family. Professor Anand and the team, we want to thank you so much. And look what they've given us. They've come a long way, and they're here telling us we can do more, we can partner more, we can do more.
That wonderful observation and impartation. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Governor of LKO Marakwet, and His Excellency Engineer John Goss, our host Governor, who I understand is on his way coming, His Excellency Honorable Mandaro, members of University Management present, our distinguished guests from Israel, the business community from Israel, the professors from Haifa University, our friends from the Deputy President's Office, Mr. Jerriat, our Daktari Victoria Gaynor, who is a very prominent citizen of this county, MCA of Mego, Mr. Peter Sugut, the Moi University academic professors, and our colleagues, administrators, registrars. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Mine is very brief. It's to invite our Vice Chancellor to talk to you. But before I invite him, may I say that today for Moi University, I feel it will mark a very, very important day for the history of Moi University. Moi University, as we told you in the morning, is only 30 years old. But this is a turning point for Moi University. I say so because I think this is the first time in our history that we have interacted with friends from Israel in a big way, with a big team like this. The Vice Chancellor has been here for quite a while, and since he joined Moi University, he has made the Moi University international visibility quite great. In fact, I would say his mark in that internationalization of Moi University cannot be beaten by anybody else in the past administrators of Moi University. And this today will turn a big, what we call in Kiswahili, kilele kilele, or the peak of internationalization of Moi University. And what we've seen in the academic, what you presented, is that we're going, as a university, we will go partner in new horizons, new areas, which is very, very important for marketability of our courses and also for applicability of our courses. And we thank you, Zad, for coming all the way. We came and we had a brief discussion with you over half a day, and we are grateful that it has gone this far, and you've come, and we will, through the collaboration between us, our distinct professors and academicians and researchers, we hope that this will really benefit Moi University. More so again, the business community who have come here. Kenya now was 50 years old, I think a year ago, and it's also in a turning point of trying to change the way we normally do things. We've got a very vibrant government with young leadership, and they are raring to go. And this is an opportunity that Moi University will support the young government to ensure that they not only uplift the standards of living of all Kenyans, but also provide the skills and technology transfer that is relevant from Israel to Kenya, which are very, very well known, especially in agriculture field, and that is the domain that Kenya and all of Africa lacks. So we're very, very happy to be with you, and that the researchers and scientists in Moi University, and of course with the assistance of our government, we are very, very particular about it. We will go along trying to operationalize all agreements that we've reached today. We are proud to have you, Vice Chancellor, and it's time now for you to address us and carry the program from there. The Vice Chancellor, Moi University, Professor Richard Mimbe, welcome.
The Deputy Governor also is here with us, my Deputy Vice Chancellors. We are also guests, Dr. Kaino, who is a good friend of ours, a good neighbor, and always a good supporter. We also have with us, from the Office of the Deputy President, Mr. Agustin Cheruyot, who has come, and we have the MCA from Megun, Senator, Ward, Honorable Sugu. Ladies and gentlemen, now I will not say much, but let me say before I introduce the other people to say something, that when we went to Israel, after seeing what we saw, we were convinced that we had some partners that can make us contribute towards big changes in this part of the country. And when we went to the Kenyan High Commissioner's office, no, Ambassador's office, not the office, but the home, on our last night before flying, he told us that he has received many Kenyans. Many of them are influential in this country. And almost on a monthly basis, he receives quite a lot of them. They have gone and they have come back to me. But what he said is that I hope you will not be the same group that comes and goes away and nothing happens. So we promise him that this team that has come from Moi University is a very, very committed team. And you will see results yourself. So when you go back to Israel, make an effort to pass the office of the Kenyan ambassador to Israel. I'm hoping you're taking enough photographs so that you can show him what you have seen and what we have discussed today. So I'd like to have at least some comment from the MCA, because what will happen is that what we're going to be doing here will have a direct benefit to the people around your home. And we are saying, when we begin, whoever is going to be sitting idle along the roads should be arrested, because we will have no business sitting on the roadside when we have a lot of things to do. We are not going to import people from Tanzania or Uganda to come and do what we want to do now. We will use your own people. And I want you to assure us that you will go and talk to them and that we will be partners together. So I will start with Honorable Subud. Then I'll go to Dr. Kaino to tell us something, because you have been to Israel.
Okay, my name is Peter Subud. I'm the member of the County Assembly. And where the project will take place is my ward. So the people surrounding the project are people whom I talk to directly. And may I promise you that me and my community, the Mekong ward, we are ready to work together. I'll be in the forefront to make sure that things are in order. We know labor is a factor of production, and we know we want to produce, and you cannot work without labor. So may I promise that we have plenty of labor which we shall provide in our community. That has been a challenge. As we in the leadership, we know the problem of job creation has been a problem. But I think this is a solution now to the Mekong one and the rest of the Wasilisho County. That as we have projects, then for us to produce, we need that labor, and the labor is very ready. Even if you want the labor tomorrow, we are ready to provide labor.
I started learning. Later, I moved to Haifa. I moved to Delhi. I'm now a dairy farmer. I'm also producing a lot of vegetables. Drip irrigation, I learned from Israel. I'm using drip irrigation in our farm. We're able to feed ourselves, and even the school children. You know, I take care of the orphan children. That's what we need because of our society. And we have milk in our day. One of our leading animals is producing over 75 liters a day. One of our farms are doing well. We produce cheese, yogurt, and all kinds of things. We are able to sell. We are able to create employment for other people. We also sell the animals to other people. We have exported outside of the country to other countries. I don't buy fertilizer. I use my dairy from the farm, from the cows. And I'm happy. I use biogas. And biogas kill all those things. When you go mosquitoes, all kind of insects. So this is the best time to put our head together. Always feel at home. I go to Israel, I'm invited. I go and stay with the family. I don't go and stay in the hotel. I have friends. We go and stay together and we share. And I learn for what they do. 3 hours, they use drip. For 2 hours, drip. This is computerized. And they do this alone. Every morning, mom is taking people to the supermarket, dad is taking pills to somewhere else, and it's not 1,000 from outside, which is what with them. But let us change. Even you as a professor, make use of the land. Produce something for your family. Don't rely on going to buy and you have land. Please do so. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor, Moi University, the entire team, professors, our staff, our friends from Israel, led by Gresham, other invited guests, Dr. Kipchoge, Christine Cheriot, and other members who have been invited, my deputy is there, and all of us, good evening. Yeah, I think for me, I'm privileged this evening to be with you and share the great ideas that our team from Israel has brought to this side of the world. And mine is to thank Moi University for the continuous support that they have given to Elgeyo Marakwet County. Last night we had an opportunity to meet with the team, and this was not the first team that Moi University introduced to Elgeyo Marakwet County. We had a number of them, and we're happy that every time you have visitors, you bring them to Elgeyo Marakwet County. When our friends were doing the presentation and giving us a summary of what they discussed today, I think one thing really captured my attention, and I was really happy when they mentioned that their technology is not for sale. So it means that as people from Kenya, we must take advantage of this, because I know where Israel have reached, they must have invested a lot of money to reach where they are today. Karibu sana. No problem. I think I was in the process of Karibu Governor, and I think I did mention that whatever will be shared here, whenever I'm around, I represent Mandago. So we have a lot of things, and I'm happy for the partnership that we have with Uasin County. We are working together, we are not competing, and we want to see how we can pool our resources, so that when we have a team like a team from Israel and also Moi University, we see how we can put our resources together and implement projects that will benefit our people in all the counties. So for those few remarks, I want to say thank you and welcome to Elgeyo Marakwet.
Vice Chancellor Moi University, our visitors from Israel, University of Haifa, and other investors, we want to tell you are most welcome to this county. Let me apologize for coming late. We had a function and it was straight. That's why I didn't want to be on time. But I want to say that one, as the governor of this county, indeed I'm very delighted that you chose this county. Because I read from this something that actually Israelites were supposed to have been settled in soil constituency. So welcome back home. And fulfill the history that was supposed to be part of it. I read it somewhere. So I think we're in the right place in this Republic of Kenya. As a county, we already have large-scale farmers who have land ranging from 1,000 acres to 5,000 acres who are already willing to have partners to work with them in their farms, whether to dairy or do flower farming. So we already have people who are prepared to partner with you for those who want to do flowers, and the farms are available. We really want to encourage you, and to encourage the people of Israel to tour Kenya, but particularly North Rift. We have sites, amazing sites. I'm sure you will not have seen them elsewhere. If you go to Elgeyo Marakwet, I don't know why Governor forgot to say it is only in Elgeyo Marakwet in Kenya where we have paragliding. In the whole of Kenya, it is only in Elgeyo Marakwet where we have paragliding. It is also in Elgeyo Marakwet, the only place in East and Central Africa where we have a hanging valley. I'm sure most of you have not seen a hanging valley. It is only 30 minutes drive. And please, next time we want you to stay longer so that you experience. In Elgeyo Marakwet, we have the largest maternity for elephants in Kenya. And other universities in Kenya will be coming to see what Moi University is doing, and by extension, influencing the direction of development in the counties in the North Rift. Otherwise, thank you very much, and you are most welcome.
Kenya, Bezalel Hashem. To the members of Israel delegation visiting university on 24th of February 2015.
Thank you very much. 6, while he was producing it. Congratulations. And so has Zemelek. Thank you very much. Welcome to Kenya.
Shalom. Toda.
Okay. Thank you, Yeshua. His name is Yeshua Bintanun.
They go to pray, and to Tel Aviv, they go to play. But to Haifa, they come to work. So we welcome you all to Haifa because we're going to do a lot of important work together.
In the name of our company and in the name of the University of Haifa, Chancellor, which we so much appreciate. Thank you for hospitality and for so many other things that nobody knows what we do. I'm not going to give a lecture now because I've lectured in the last few days more than I've done in all my life, a few times a day. But it was a real pleasure to be with you people. And I just say one word, one sentence. You must realize that more, a lot more than we bring to you, we get from you. We learn so much manners from you, behavior and goodwill, so much. So don't feel bad. You are not getting, you are giving. You are partners. Thank you so much.
This is a gift. This is a gift from the Hecht Museum. You've been to our museum at the University of Haifa, so you can hang it on your wall, and you can remember us every time you walk into your office.
I just want to say thank you again. For most of us, it's been the first time that we've been to Africa. It's been so excited. We've been so excited just to land in the airport and to be here. We really feel like home. Your words have really touched our heart. And I would like to thank you, and we'll definitely come back again. We welcome you to come to the University of Haifa and to come to Israel to visit us again. And I know that this is the beginning of a long friendship. Thank you.
Maybe a few words, with your permission. As a young student or something like that, I don't really remember, I watched TV. It was the Olympics. There were some Kenyan runners we are all wishing them to win the competition, and it's a really pleasure to meet one of those legends. And since we came, it will take me 2 minutes. Since we came, we frequently heard, feel at home. When you were in Haifa, in Israel, you felt at home. And when we are here, we're feeling at home. And this is regardless to the cooperation, regardless to the academic exchange and development. Have you thought why we feel at home? Is it because of the Rift Valley? Well, geographically maybe, north and south. But I don't know. Is it because we faced racism once in a while? Maybe. Is it because we gained our liberty from colonialism sometimes ago, not long ago? Maybe. Is it because of our mentality to achieve more, to progress? Maybe it is. I'm not a psychologist, I'm a biologist. But we feel at home, both here and in Israel. This is something which is related to the brain, the heart. And this is not my job to give the real answer, but it is over there. So thank you very much for the hospitality, and I hope that we will progress and look forward. Thank you.
Uplift in the land of milk and honey.
The Vice Chancellor of Moi University, the Governor, Your Excellency the Governor was an issue, plus the team that you came in with, including the county executives, Your Excellency the Governor of Keyo Marakwet, the Deputy Governor from Keyo Marakwet, members of Moi University Management, colleagues from JBS in Israel, the deans from Israel, experts from Israel, deans and directors of Moi University, registrars, deputy registrars, staff, and other colleagues. My business is to say thank you for everything that has taken place. We start off with the Governor of Wazangishu. Your Excellency, thank you for being here in spite of your very busy day, especially hosting His High Excellency the First Lady. You found time to come to us, to join us here this evening, and to officially welcome us with open hands to Wazangishu, and to tell us that as much as Moi University has brought the guests are yours, and Wazangishu is ready to receive them. We want to thank you most sincerely for the coexistence that is harmonious between Moi University and the county in general. We want to thank you, plus the people who work with you, the MCA who is with us from Megun, and the members who work with us here. Thank you, and thank you most sincerely for the dinner that is going to be served later that you are hosting. Colleagues, will begin a coffee for that. Thank you, the Governor of Keyo Marakwet. Or is it Keyo or Elgeyo? Okay, Elgeyo Marakwet. You know, when we went to school, the history books were talking about Keyo Marakwet, not Elgeyo Marakwet. Your Excellency, thank you for coming all the way from the place with 3 climates. Thanks for the warm welcome that we got yesterday. The patience that you had in waiting for us because we had other issues to handle, which stopped us from coming early, but you were there waiting for us, and eventually you hosted us to a sumptuous dinner at the picturesque Kerio View Hotel. Thank you, and may God bless you most sincerely. Our Vice Chancellor, we want to thank you for being the brainchild and the able captain of the huge ship that is Moi University. All the projects that you have started in the last 9 years have succeeded. If you are the brainchild of this one, we are sure we are not going to fail. Some people may not know that when you came around, we were not talking so much about the School of Business, for example. I'm just talking about, for example. But at the moment, for those of us who are new, is that we are talking about a School of Business
that has the largest number of PhDs, and actually for the first time, last week, the School of Business produced their first professor of corporate social responsibility, the things that we are going to do in this project. We are thanking colleagues from JBS, we are thanking colleagues from Haifa. Of course, we are thanking their leader, Gershom Sarft, the matchmaker. An indefatigable man who is making efforts to match Moi University and the surrounding counties with academics and the industry. The man who is introducing us to experts in dairy, the man who is introducing us to experts in nutrition for animals, experts in flowers and other things. This is the man who introduced us to the top-notch universities in Israel. So he's linked already as already with the Haifa University, and of course, we know our efforts to also get on board the Hebrew University as we do all these things. We want to thank you most sincerely for that. We want to thank our distinguished Kenyans who are with us this evening. The great Dr. Kipchoge Keino. I thought when Gershom took us around in Israel, I thought we didn't have cows that produce a lot of milk. I know Keino's farm. Well, I've never been there, but I know the farm towards Webuye. I also know the farm towards Sairiyot. Well, of course, when I grew up, the name Kipchoge Keino, at one time I also wanted to be a runner, an athlete, and that's the name that I wanted. We want to thank you most sincerely for being with us this evening. At one point I was saying my nickname was Kipchoge Keino. And we want to thank you most sincerely for joining us. We also want to thank Augustine Cheruiyot from the Office of the Deputy President. We want to thank you most sincerely, particularly for the assurance that you give us that all that Moi University is doing with the partners and within Wasingishu and beyond has the support of the Office of the Deputy President and other people in government. I want to thank my colleagues and other members of management, because the 3 DVCs, the finance officer who is present, for all the support that they are giving the Vice Chancellor, the hub of the university, in ensuring that things are running. We want to thank the deans and directors. Most of the things that we have been talking about in terms of collaboration, if there are people who are going to ensure that the Vice Chancellor succeeds, especially on academic matters, and even the support that will come from the directorates will therefore come more sincerely from the deans and the directors who are present with us here. We want to thank you for being there and ensuring that the Vice Chancellor has time to think about how to move the university to higher heights as you also manage the schools and the directorates that you are running. These are the people who implement the Vice Chancellor's brief. Indeed, these are the people who are going to implement the very many projects and the very many areas of collaboration that we were shown to us earlier on the collaboration between Haifa and Moi University. We want to thank our registrars, our deputy registrars who are present. We want to thank the university architect. We want to thank everybody on the side of Moi University who has been involved in everything that has been done here. It will be so remiss of me not to mention the great support and the fact that we have one of us who has also been working closely to ensure that whatever he got whenever he went out of the country is coming out. We want to thank Dr. Tanui and particularly his family, his wife and children, who have given him time to ensure that whatever his assignments is given are coming out nicely. We also want to thank the staff of this hotel for all the support that we have got since morning and the support that we continue getting, and particularly even for ensuring that the dinner that the governor was issued is hosting us to is prepared nicely. We thank everybody and may God bless you as you go back home. Thank you.